What if the monotony you feel is less about life itself and more about the way you perceive it? Why do so many of us feel like we're living on repeat? Could it be that we're stuck in a loop of our own making, prisoners of our choices, and yet blind to the key dangling in front of us? Life is rarely boring. It's our minds that grow dull. Think about it. The same sunrise we ignore today was once breathtaking. A simple walk down the street used to be a grand adventure when we were children. So, what changed? Not the world, but us. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing life as an unfolding mystery and started treating it like a solved puzzle. We got comfortable, and comfort, though it promises peace, often delivers stagnation. Boredom is what arises when we live the same day over and over, convinced that we've already seen all there is to see. But let me ask you, is life truly boring? Or are we simply refusing to engage with its depth and complexity? Philosophers throughout history have grappled with this question of why life sometimes feels devoid of meaning. Søren Kierkegaard believed boredom was a deeper existential problem, a symptom of our struggle to find purpose in a world that seems indifferent. He called it the sickness unto death, a despair born from not truly living. On the other hand, Albert Camus saw boredom as an opportunity. To him, the absurdity of life, the fact that it lacks inherent meaning, is precisely why we must create our own. He likened us to Sisyphus, endlessly pushing a boulder up a hill. The task may seem repetitive, but Camus argued that we must imagine Sisyphus happy, for he finds meaning in the act of living itself. What if boredom, then, isn't an enemy but an invitation? A call to awaken from the slumber of routine and rediscover the world with fresh eyes. To break free from boredom, we must first understand its nature. Boredom thrives in predictability. It feeds on our refusal to question, explore, or challenge. But here's the paradox. The world outside us is infinite in its variety. The only limit are the walls we build in our own minds. The German philosopher Martin Heidegger wrote about thrownness, the idea that we're thrown into a world not of our choosing. Yet, despite this, we have the freedom to shape our own existence. Life may seem mundane, but the act of choosing, to see beauty in the ordinary, to embrace curiosity, to live authentically, can transform the mundane into the extraordinary. Imagine walking the same path every day, but deciding, one morning, to look up at the trees instead of your phone. Suddenly, the path feels different. You notice the way the light filters through the leaves, the rhythm of your footsteps, the sounds of life around you. The path hasn't changed. You have. Perhaps the cure for boredom isn't adding more excitement to life, but rather learning to pay attention. The poet Mary Oliver asked, "What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" It's a question that cuts through the noise. Because boredom isn't about having nothing to do, it's about losing touch with what matters. We live in a culture obsessed with speed and consumption, where time is fragmented into fleeting moments of distraction. But boredom, when faced head-on, can become a teacher. It challenges us to slow down, to sit with ourselves, and to ask, what am I running from? What am I ignoring? In that stillness, we might find that life isn't boring at all. It's we who've forgotten how to live. Here's the truth. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. It's an infinite game, not a series of finite goals. The moments that feel dull or repetitive, they're invitations to dig deeper, to uncover layers of meaning hidden beneath the surface. When we stop chasing novelty for its own sake and start engaging with the present, we unlock something extraordinary. the ability to find wonder in the ordinary. It's not about escaping boredom, but embracing it, using it as a lens to see the world anew. So, why is your life boring? Because you've forgotten to look, to listen, to wonder. But the good news is, it's never too late to start again. Every sunrise is a chance to rewrite the story, to break free from the loop, and to live not out of habit but with intention.